So Hunter Keefe, Iditarod 2024, piloting a team from Ramey Reddington, Ryan's dad, in the race. He was in the race last year, very competitive, didn't get Rookie of the Year last year in Iditarod 2023, but he lost out, edged him out, but he was very competitive, period, for all the teams, right up there. He finished in the top 10 or 15, and gave a ride to Eddie last year in the race, and has some good dogs. He's a small guy, which is great for mushing. If you want to be a musher, you want to be small and lightweight for those dogs to pull you up the trail, right? And he worked previously with Alaska Dogstead, Nick Petit, and Nick Petit, obviously extremely successful mid-distance and a Iditarod musher himself. And so, the ingredients are all there. Great dogs, young musher, light, great, hungry, fast, motivated. I think last year he might have got a little bit gun shy, out on the coast, in the Bering Sea coast, and a little bit, felt maybe not feeling like he was not over his head, but not someone like a Dallas or like an Aaron Burmeister with that level of experience, on the coast in just that open country with himself and the dogs, to have the self-confidence to really, skip a rest, or to make those type of winning type moves, or the moves like Matt Hall made last year. Talking about Matt Hall, another guy. But I wanted to mention Hunter Keefe. So Hunter Keefe is totally in this race. He's right next to Dallas Seavey, right next to Millie Porceled in Rainy Pass, getting in there at about 11:37. So Jesse Holmes is going through at about 11. He's only 40 minutes back, and those guys, Millie, Dallas, and Hunter Keefe, have all shut down for a good rest in Rainy Pass. And Jesse Kaiser, as well as Matt Hall, they went right through that checkpoint. So, these guys, this is all a very close race. We're talking 30, 40 minutes between one guy going through and one guy also getting to that same location, even if it's reflected in being back in the standings, half a dozen or even 10 positions. So this is maybe not 10 positions, but 6 or 8 positions. So it's going to be interesting. I think Hunter Keefe is a guy who could win this race. If it's not going to be this year, it could be a year in the future. Piloting a dog team from Reddington, Michigan native, and someone who the ingredients are all there, like I said. And if the stars align, again, young, hungry, lightweight, if you can put it all together, and like last year, he stayed with that pack the entire freaking race. You know what I mean? He can be someone who can make some things happen. If he can do it again this year, he's going to be competitive at least, and maybe even get top 5.